Nathaniel Holmes vanished from Westminster, Colorado, leaving behind the kind of silence that doesn't fade with time. It grows louder. One day he was here, a son, a loved one, a real person with a life, a future, and people who expected to see him again. Then suddenly, he was gone. No goodbye, no clear answers. Just a mystery that has left his family and community searching, questioning, and holding on to hope in the face of the unknown.
In this video, we're taking a closer look at the disappearance of Nathaniel Holmes, not as just another missing person case, but as a story that deserves attention, urgency, and compassion. What happened in Westminster? Where could Nathaniel have gone? And most importantly, what information might still be out there, waiting for the right person to come forward? Because behind every missing person poster is a family still waiting for the phone call that could change everything.
What's the emergency?
No problem. All units standby.
I'm at the corner of Pleasant Hill and John Young Parkway.
1519 East 18.
Welcome back to Crime Solvers Central. I'm Charlie. What happened after he walked out of Hidden Lake High School has never been fully explained. And depending on who you ask, this case could involve drugs, manipulation, foul play, or a vulnerable teenager who simply slipped through the cracks.
Thanks for tuning in today. I'm Jace. Today, we're going through the timeline, the strange details around the investigation, and the theories that still surround Nathaniel's disappearance today.
And as always, if you know anything about this case, even something that seems minor, contact authorities immediately or submit information anonymously through us at crimesolverscentral.com.
Nathaniel Holmes had recently transferred to Hidden Lake High School in Westminster, Colorado. Before that, he had reportedly been doing online schooling.
People who knew him described him as quiet and introverted. But according to reports, his family had become concerned about changes in his behavior in the weeks before he disappeared. There were reports of possible drug use. His father later said Nathaniel appeared off the night before he vanished.
Then came December 19th, 2017. Nathaniel's mother drops him off at school that morning like normal. At first, nothing seemed unusual, but shortly after arriving, Nathaniel reportedly went into the principal's office. He asked to speak to a friend urgently. Some reports say he described it as an emergency.
That request was denied because the friend was in class. And after that, Nathaniel walked out of the building. That moment becomes incredibly important later because investigators believe that was likely the last confirmed sighting of Nathaniel Holmes.
After leaving school, Nathaniel reportedly borrowed someone's phone at a nearby park. He called his mother and told her that she wouldn't need to pick him up later. And according to his father, Nathaniel claimed that he was going with a friend. But crucially, investigators later determined that story wasn't true.
Then he disappeared. No bank activity, no verified communications, no confirmed sightings, nothing.
That's 17-year-old Nathaniel Holmes rocking the bagpipes with his dad and the band Celtic Legacy at the Colorado Renaissance Festival.
It's one of the proudest moments of my life is playing a tune that I wrote with my son next to me. It's something that I'll always remember.
5 months later, Nathaniel was gone. He had just transferred to a new high school, an alternative program designed to help students graduate.
And I think he may have fallen in with a bad crowd, and I wasn't vigilant enough to see it.
One of the strangest parts of this case is what Nathaniel left behind. His phone reportedly stayed at home. Money was left behind too. That immediately raised questions. Because if this was a planned runaway situation, it wouldn't really make any sense to leave without any basic necessities, would it?
Exactly, especially in December, in Colorado, only days before Christmas. Another strange detail involves the school itself. According to reports, the school didn't have any active surveillance cameras.
Which means investigators apparently never got footage showing which direction Nathaniel went. Nothing on whether he entered a vehicle or if somebody may have been waiting for him nearby. That missing footage could have changed everything about this case.
There are also reports that Nathaniel had been spending time around a homeless shelter before he vanished. Some people there allegedly believed that he was homeless already. That detail is extremely unsettling because it suggests that he may have been living a second life that his family didn't fully know about.
Or at least that he had been drifting into dangerous environments before he disappeared. And over the years, there have been scattered possible sightings, most of which have never been verified. One online discussion even involved claims that someone resembling Nathaniel had been seen in California, but nothing was ever confirmed publicly.
So now, let's talk theories, because this case has several possibilities and none of them are easy. As always, we are cautious in this section since very little has been verified. Nothing said here should be taken as an accusation.
Correct. We're just taking what's actually known and talking about possibilities that could stem from those facts. That said, the first theory is a voluntary disappearance. Police reportedly believed early on that Nathaniel may have left on his own. And to be fair, there are details supporting that idea, such as the reports of drug use, the possible connection to homeless communities, and the very sudden exit from school.
But there are problems with that theory too. Nathaniel was 17 years old, and again, he left without money, without a phone, and seemingly without any preparation.
The second theory is overdose or accidental death. If drugs were involved, investigators may have considered the possibility that Nathaniel met with someone after leaving school and something went terribly wrong, especially because his behavior reportedly worried his family in the days leading up to the disappearance.
Then there's foul play, and honestly, this theory is difficult to ignore. Nathaniel seemed desperate to contact someone that morning, enough to interrupt class and describe it as urgent. That detail stands out.
It really does, because it creates this feeling that something was already happening before he walked out of that school. Some people have also speculated that Nathaniel may have been manipulated by dangerous people connected to drugs or online communities, but there's no public evidence confirming that. And unfortunately, cases involving vulnerable teenagers can become incredibly complicated very quickly.
Please ask yourself, do any of these theories resonate with you? Is that one nagging detail prompting you to say something? If so, please don't ignore it. Share your thoughts in the comments with us.
One of the hardest parts of this case is hearing Nathaniel's family speak about him. His father described the pain as an open, bleeding wound. And years after Nathaniel vanished, his family was still holding on to Christmas presents they never got to give him.
His father even played bagpipes publicly in hopes Nathaniel might somehow hear them. Playing bagpipes was something they discovered they enjoyed doing together. That detail is heartbreaking because it shows the difference between a case file and a real family waiting desperately for someone to come home. And despite the years that have passed, Nathaniel's case remains open.
Nathaniel Holmes was 17 years old when he disappeared from Westminster, Colorado on December 19, 2017. Today, his family is still searching for answers.
If you know anything about Nathaniel's disappearance, contact the Westminster Police Department immediately. Even the smallest detail could matter.
And if you want to submit information anonymously, visit Crime Solvers Central. We will route any information to the appropriate agency.
Cases like this stay alive when people continue talking about them. And sometimes one shared memory, one overlooked sighting, or one conversation can change everything. We'll continue covering cases that need attention and families that deserve answers.
And if you want to help support the channel, share this video with others who follow missing person cases. Subscribe to Crime Solvers Central and turn on notifications so you never miss future investigations and case updates.
Thanks for listening, everyone. And as always, stay safe, stay curious, and stay loud.